Your presence here is a strong demonstration of commitment to advancing solutions that will shape the energy landscape for generations to come.
Germany is pleased to continue its partnership with the government of Kenya in advancing energy access. It has to be our goal to achieve that every household has access to safe and affordable cooking solutions.
Clean cooking is not just an energy issue. It is about health, gender, equality, climate action, and economic opportunity.
Clean cooking is not just about energy, it's about dignity, it's about health and opportunity. Did you know that over 65% of Kenyan households still rely on traditional fuel like firewood and charcoal, exposing them to harmful barrier to gender equality, to good health and hazardous condition, yet it is also an economic opportunity, a chance to create jobs, foster innovation and build a greener future.
Our communities have faced the harsh realities of drought and unpredictable weather, which have led to increased hunger and health challenges. This is why the energy sector is not just about power lines. It is about providing direct solutions for our people.
Clean cooking improves not only public health by reducing respiratory diseases, cardiovascular conditions, and other health issues. It also protects the environment by decreasing deforestation, greenhouse gas emissions, and climate change.
Our dream is bold, yet deeply human, that no child should cough in a smoky kitchen, no woman should train under the weight of firewood, and no family should be stripped of dignity simply because of how they cook their meals. Together, let us make this dream a reality. Let us light stoves of hope, of health, and of dignity in every Kenyan home. I now officially open the Clean Cooking Week 2025. Asanteni sana.
We hold these clean cooking weeks as awareness creation to help people understand the importance of clean cooking. Mainly, there are issues to do with health, environment, and economic development, such as job creation. These are opportunities that our youth and women can make use of to improve their livelihood.
We know coming to the ground is very important. Coming to the ground is very critical for us to showcase and sensitize the communities on the importance of clean cooking so that they can understand why they need to switch from the traditional three-stone fire to cooking with clean cooking solutions.
Clean cooking agenda is very important because of the impact. It's actually more impactful than some of the other sectors. Why is it so? If you think about it, it has impact on creating of jobs. It is actually an industry, more or less like any other manufacturing industry. It has an impact on the livelihood It has through entrepreneurship.
Clean Cooking Week, especially happening at Kilifi, is a good opportunity for us. Number one, like I said, we have Joyful Women organization that has over 17,000 women groups across the country, Kilifi being one of them. But we want to maximize this Clean Cooking Week by engaging and interacting with as many women around Kilifi so that we can increase the number of groups within the Kilifi town or Kilifi County, and so that we can continue spreading the joy. Actually, our motto for Joyful Women is spreading the joy. So the moment we increase the numbers in Kilifi, it will help us, number one, to increase the uptake of clean cooking, because we do community education on the importance of energy adoption. And then number two, through table banking, we will train them on the issues of empowerment under the clean cooking sector. So beyond the Clean Cooking Week, we see ourselves coming back again to get many more women onboarded under Joyful Women, and at the same time continue advocating for clean cooking adoption and also as a business.
We're very happy to be at this year's Clean Cooking Week in Kilifi, because for us, it gives us the opportunity to see what is happening within the sector, the key trends, technologies, the manufacturers over here that we can support with venture building support. We are seeing a lot of global momentum around clean cooking, and we are happy to see that reflected in this Cooking Week in Kilifi. Beyond this conference, we're going to work with a set of identified manufacturers and distributors to provide them with a lot of venture building support. And this includes access to market, R&D support to enable them to go to market, to scale in their specific market, mostly in the e-cooking space.
Working on climate change, and the agenda on climate change is all about climate adaptation, even for the local communities. So we work with communities and we amplify their voices to actually be heard and to be brought on the table. Be it in planning, be it in unlocking demand, be it in strengthening supply, and be it even in policy work, we believe the community voices must be heard at the end of the day and included. Looking at the whole framework and the way it's been set up, communities, have some solutions at the end of the day, but we want to bring those ideas, from the community, from the bottom of, where we're operating at in the field, to be able to strengthen these services. So at the end of the day, planning has to involve the community, resourcing has to involve the communities, and at the end of the day, you are having communities achieving and of course transitioning to using clean solutions.
And we have our partners CLASP, who are supporting ventures who are at an early stage now, but who could benefit from strengthening their business and getting them ready to receive investment, both equity and debt, so that they can grow and they can scale their solutions. Another layer is around complementary revenue streams, so being able to complement the sales of cooking devices and fuels with impact finance or results-based financing. So these are things like carbon finance, which is the most well-known, but now we're starting to see an array of different types of impact finance linked to health and gender, which I think are really necessary to help businesses that are struggling to their bottom line add up with just the sales themselves, and to complement those and to directly align with those environmental and social targets.
Pact is a demand-informed program, meaning that we have bilateral conversations with directly the government of Kenya, and specifically for energy, we work directly with the Ministry of Energy and Petroleum as the counterpart in terms of identifying what are the gaps and opportunities within the energy sector, and how do we help them in terms of transitioning with clean energy and making sure that Kenya is fully reliant on renewable energy by 2030.
So we fund the various initiatives on clean energy and nature-based solutions to implement projects, one that will address issues of climate change and more so contributing to the national determined contributions. And the way we fund this is by providing skills and capacity through our partners who do the capacity development at the national level, at the county level, and at the baseline level. There are lots of opportunities that are there now. We can see that this has gained a lot of traction since we began. This is the 6th edition of the Clean Cooking Week. So we have seen a lot of development in terms of donor participation, more exhibition participants, and even counties getting involved in the Clean Cooking Week.
Our focus is on localizing our work. So especially in Kenya, we focus on the energy sector in 3 main categories. We support clean cooking initiatives. We also support solar lighting initiatives and also productive use of renewable energy. And in clean cooking specifically, because that is why we are here in the Clean Cooking Week, we work in supporting communities' access to clean cooking. Here we work in the whole of Kenya, also in the refugee setting, specifically in Kakuma refugee camp and Kalobe integrated settlements. And we focus on 3 key things in clean cooking. We focus on enhancing access to improved cooking technologies, all the way from the basic cook stove all the way to electric cooking. We also focus on the biogas sector, just enhancing access to that and also supporting the private sector. And we also focus on access to finance. Affordability is a major challenge. So we also work with financial institutions to ensure that people are able to get these technologies.
We work with women from the community. We take them through a training program in good agricultural practices, focusing on cassava. And they are already telling us stories. They are already coming up with testimonies, important testimonies of how Giraffe Bioenergy has supported their income, a steady income in the households. They're able to support their children, support their families with good nutrition and good education. So we're very proud of the impact that we've created so far within the community that we work with. The women, we've trained about 200 women. They walk to our farm. So these are women that come from the nearby villages, and we're very, very proud to work with them.
I officially declare Clean Cooking Week 2025 officially closed.